Start off with neck rolls. So you'll go both sides, left and right, neck rolls around with a deep motion, and then you'll do front and back, forward and aft, front and back. Alright, and then you got shoulder shrugs. You'll do 5 forward and 5 back. Then we'll go to torso twists, trying to get our back loose a little bit. So nice and easy. 5. Right and left would be 1. Next is called good mornings. And so you'll put your hands on your hips and lean back, and then you'll bend forward with straight legs and work on the hamstring, kind of stretching out back a little bit. Those are called good mornings. Try to look up when you bend over and keep your back straight. Next, you got knee to chest. You'll do 5 each leg. So you want to kind of be on balance when you lift your knee up. So you want to try to grab your knee and then pull it to your chest. It's kind of like a double little motion. So grab and pull. And try to do that 5 times each leg. Next, you'll have knee rolls. So you'll put your feet together and put your hands on your knees, and you're going to roll them 5 directions each side, nice and slow, not that fast. And this kind of loosens up the knee joint a little bit and getting ready for using that joint. And then you'll do 5 front and back, forward and back. Next, you got 20 butt kickers. You don't have to do 20, but demonstrate the butt kicker. So you want to try to kick your butt and in place, kind of running in place. The next is just 50 jumping jacks. So just demonstrate a basic jumping jack. Hopefully everybody knows how to do a jumping jack. Try to put your hands together at the top. There you go. All right, good. So that was the baseline warm-up that you'll do pretty much every workout that we have. This is the baseline workout of 2 rounds of 1-minute jump rope, which I think everybody knows how to jump rope. We've demonstrated that. And then the 20-second plank hold, you basically get down into like you're going to do a push-up. And you want straight arms, straight back and butt, tight stomach, and you hold that for 20 seconds. And try to keep everything flat. And then after 20 seconds, you go straight into 10 bicycles, which you sit on your butt. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's basically the bicycle sit up. You'll do that for 2 rounds. Then you'll take a 60-second break. And we'll get into the actual workout, which this time it's a descending ladder of 10 air squats, 10 hand release push-ups, 10 straight leg sit-ups, and 10 defensive slides. And then you'll do 8 air squats, 8 hand release push-ups, 8 straight leg sit-ups, and 8 defensive slides. Then 6, then 4, then 2. No breaks, no rest. And so we'll demonstrate the basic air squat again. You want to have feet shoulder width apart. Sit back on your heels. Get lower. You got to get lower, Ryan. There you go. And straight spine. Second is a hand release push-up. So you get into the plank position. Your hands should be not too wide, directly over your shoulders, under your shoulders. And you're going to go down and you're going to rest your body on the ground and release your hands off and then back up. And that's 1 hand release push-up. You'll do 10 defensive slides. You're going to get down into a defensive stance. And then when you go over with your opposite hand, you'll touch the outside of your foot. You want to stay low. You're raising up too high, Ryan. You got to stay low the whole time. You do those 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to stay low. Ryan's raising up too much, but when you do this, you want to keep your butt down in a defensive stance the whole time. And then you'll do 10 of each one of those, 8 of each one of those, 6, 4, and 2. And then you'll have the cool down. With torso twists. And so you'll just kind of floppy arms and for 5 breaths. And remember, a deep breath in and a deep breath out is 1 breath. And then you'll do a side stretch. You'll do 3 breaths each side, so you'll hold that for 3 breaths. And after 3 breaths, you'll go the other side. And then you'll have a quad stretch. And so you'll grab your feet and and try to balance and hold that for 3 breaths each side. So you hold that stretch each side. And if you lose your balance, just start over and pick back up. After the quad stretch, you're going to bend over and touch your toes, which is a forward bend. If you have tight hamstrings, you can bend your knees a little bit and get down and try to look up just a little bit. Keep your spine straight and really focus on your hamstrings and your back. And as you get a little bit better, you can try to straighten your knees if possible. And then you'll do that for 5 breaths. And then at the end, you got what's called dead man's pose. You just and this one's pretty easy. It feels pretty good after workout. You just kind of relax and melt into the ground, and you take 5 deep breaths.